Welcome back, our esteemed viewers. We are still on the discussion of why beating children may breed violence in the society. During the first section of this segment, Dr. Ibrahim Doba highlighted and elaborated on the concept of why we shouldn't be beating our children, justified Islamically and scientifically. Doctor Sir, you mentioned in the book that there's a difference between the Malaysian and the American style of social upbringing. So what do you correlate with both of them? That actually what differs in Malaysian style and the American style with respect to child beating and their moral behavior in the society?
Well, we have the statistics from America. I don't have the statistics for Malaysia, but I have the observation. I lived in the country for many years. And you see the kind of relationship the parents have with their children. I've never seen a Malaysian parent beating his child. I see it's always in Nigeria.
Okay,
You know,
it's part of our culture.
in fact, in Nigeria, it's almost blasphemous if you say don't beat your children. People they will almost tell you that you are an unbeliever.
Seriously, for not beating a
for
child.
saying that. In fact, when we were in school, many of us Nigerian community were graduate students, which means most of us were doing our PhD, some masters, and only two of us agreed that children should not be beaten. Those who were teaching in the university for a very long time said we should beat our children. That Africa is different. If you don't beat African children,
See, that's the
they will
mentality
turn out
of
to be bad people.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
as a teacher, I've seen children who were beaten and children who were not. And they are not necessarily better than children who were not beaten. In fact, from my observation, children who were beaten perform
Paul,
poorer than the children who were not beaten by their children. They say we have three types of parents: the authoritative parent, the authority figure, and the laissez-faire. The authoritarian is someone who say this and you must do it. He will flog you, he will smack you, and he will shout at you. You understand? And then we have the authority figure. You will tell the children that this is what you are going to do, and will reason with the children. You understand? And he stays by his word. He doesn't change his mind.
but not in a coercive manner.
Yes. He's the middle. He's mutawasita now.
Yeah, mashallah.
Then we have the laissez-faire parent who doesn't care. Do whatever you want. Go and kill your sister if you like. You understand?
So bad. Yeah, that one is too extreme.
Yes,
also.
the house is rowdy. So we have two extremes and we have one in the middle. A parent who teaches, who instructs, and who says, I have high standard, below which my children will not fall. You understand? And he stands by his word. He makes promises to the children that if you do this, this is your punishment. And that will be the punishment. If you do this, this is your reward. And he gives the reward. You understand? So this parent is in the middle. Research has shown that the other two, their children don't do
Those
as
who
well.
extremely beat their children
Yes.
for small things, and those who did not care
Who-
about
who
how their
don't-
children
who don't-
behave.
Who don't care at all. They don't. Yes, they don't. Malaysia, I think it's a country of decent people. They are not extremists. I've never seen a people who love Islam as the Malaysians. They are very proud of Islam. I've been to Saudi. Even they are not as proud of Islam as the Malaysians.
They take it as a culture. Actually.
Yes,
They feel like-
but they are relaxed about it. You understand? They are not extremists. In fact, if you find an extremist Malaysian, it's not going to be an extremist in Malaysia. You understand? So some of our people, when they go there, the Africans, they will look at the Malaysians. These people don't know how to practice Islam. But I'll say, come. Why are you finding fault with them when you see social justice in the society? What the rich is eating is what the poor is eating. What the rich is wearing is what the poor is wearing. If you graduate at the age of 23 from the university, you have your own car, you have a wife, you have a job. Is that not social justice? Is that not what Islam teaches? Equality, justice amongst the people. Go to your own country where you are so extreme with the religion, with the rituals. What are you practicing? Do you have that kind of social justice? Somebody will come to the mosque 5 times a day. He will pray with you, do everything properly, but you go and steal billions from the hospital. From the people. He doesn't care whether people die or not, but you have the temerity and the chutzpah to go and criticize other people who are better than you, obviously. Because what does the prophet command? Is it not social justice? He said the best of you is the one who is best in character.
Yeah, in fact, there's even a poem in Arabic. They said, أحسن إلى الناس تستعبد قلوبهم فطالما استعبد الإنسان إحسانه. You should be nice to people. You should be fair to people. That you will be able to win their heart through fairness, equity, and justice. فطالما استعبد الإنسان إحسانه. For verily it has been long that people are being enslaved with good kind gesture and good behavior. Unknowingly before it go attached to you.
That's it. A woman was telling me that what she finds in a woman, what attracts her to a man is kindness. Wow. It's not only women, even children. Sure. If you are kind to them, they will gravitate towards you. Yes.
That's actually a clear disparity, and that can be noticed naturally from the American side and the Malaysian side. You say a Malaysian child that is well respected, has moral conduct. Sometimes it's not as if the Americans they don't have it, but the magnitude of the moral decadence there is higher, than the moral uprightness, and due to it could be as a result of what we are having in terms of child upbringing. Yeah, Doctor, there's an award that I think, let me read from this, from the book itself. You said in one of our WhatsApp group in Nigeria, some shared the following posts. Unfortunately, the name of the writer wasn't mentioned. It's quite long, but it will be very interesting if our viewers can actually...
Let me read it. Yes.
Benefit from it, seriously.
Yes. Yeah. It's a very funny post. This person said, children of today don't even know that in our days, you could be beaten for any of the following reasons.
Yeah, that's in our formal days.
Yes. Number 1, crying after being beaten. You'll be beaten again. Not crying after being beaten. You'll be beaten for not crying. Number 3.
Crying without
being beaten. If a parent sees you crying, why are you crying? Who beat you? You want to be beaten? So they beat you. Number 4, standing where elders are seated. Sitting while elders are standing. Walking around aimlessly where elders are seated. Eating food prepared for visitors. Refusing to eat. Coming back home after sunset. Eating at the neighbor's home. Generally being too moody.
Generally being too excited. That's funny.
Losing a fight with your age mate. Winning a fight with your age mate. Eating too slowly. Eating too quickly. Eating too much. Not finishing your food.
Even if you are filled, you must finish your food.
Finish it. Finishing your food and scraping your plate. Eating and talking. Sleeping while the elders had already woken up. Looking at the visitors while they are eating. Stumbling and falling when walking. Looking at an elder in the eye. Yes. When an elder talking to you and you blink. When an elder is talking to you and you stare and not blink. When you look at an elder through the corner of the eyes. When your mates are playing street football and you join them. When your mates are playing and you don't join them. When you don't wash your dish after eating. When you wash your dish improperly. When you almost break your dish.
Trivial things.
When you break your dish. When you bite your nails. When you don't bath. When you bathe too quickly. And when you take too long to bathe. When you are beaten In school for misbehavior,
They beat you again.
they'll beat you when you come back home. When a car almost knocks you down, when a car knocks you down and you don't die, they'll say, so your car knocks you down.
You didn't die.
So they punish you for that.
This is very funny, to be
Yes.
frankly speaking. You see, I think like for instance this one, you know, you eat too slow, you are beaten. You eat too quickly, you are beaten.
Yes.
You didn't finish your food, you are beaten. You finish your and your food is still you finish your food and you lick your plate, you are still beaten. Why did you are you too hungry like
Yeah.
that?
What it means, the summary is in Nigeria, you are beaten for being a child. That is it. And when you are to grow, when you become an adult, then you are safe.
It has already instilled in your
Yes.
submembrane, like
Yes.
in your system.
Yes.
So you try to reciprocate it while you're also seeing a child misbehaving,
Yes.
beaten.
Yes.
So, but doctor, to from the other angle, are you actually saying we should eliminate beating completely in our child upbringing system in Nigeria? Or
Well,
should we beat our child?
I think so. Yes. You shouldn't. It doesn't.
There's no need to beat a
There's no
child.
profit. There's no benefit in it. But you can do what the prophet said you should do. When they don't want to pray, you should beat them. Not in a way that will injure them, of course. Yeah, because that's an instruction from the prophet. And that's the only thing the prophet said we should beat children for. Because the prophet also saw other things that children did, and he didn't say beat them for them.
Exactly.
You understand? And what this doesn't mean that you shouldn't punish a child. You shouldn't punish a child. You can punish a child by
That is
the
exactly-
most effective one is withdrawal of privilege. If your child likes ice cream, if he does something bad, you say you are not getting ice cream. If he likes TV, you say you are not watching TV. It's more impactful than beating.
So alternatively, we should replace beat. What are you suggesting we should replace beating with?
It's a withdrawal of privilege. Yes.
Things that is beloved to the child.
Yes, you withdraw it. Yes.
Until he does what is
Yes. In
expected
fact,
of
you can enter into an agreement that this thing you are doing, if you do it again, what should be your punishment? You put your heads together and the child will agree on
You
the
and the child.
punishment. Yes. So when he does it, you just withdraw the punishment. You implement the punishment. Yes.
Alhamdulillah. So there you are fair to the child. Even him
Yes.
himself feel I'm wrong.
Yes.
That is beautiful. Even though the subject of beating looks controversial and it looks very debatable, it has to go on and off. But to be frankly speaking, I think personally, and I believe our viewers should be convinced that beating a child does not necessarily bring something positive but negative to society. And it's not as if it's completely impossible for you not to beat a child and the child become a better person in society, because there are alternatives, as doctor has mentioned, that we should withdraw privileges, halt privileges, enter an agreement with the child for him to even suggest the kind of punishment he should receive if he does something. You can punish a child, but you don't necessarily need to beat a child for a child to be corrected. I think that is what we have learned so far.
I'm still arguing. I'm still waiting for proof because I always ask them, bring your
Let's see the
proof.
child have been
I've
beaten.
not-
And
yes, I've not seen any proof, scientifically or religiously.
Alhamdulillah. I think I will be stopping here for today. We are grateful for the privilege to have him, Dr. Duoba. Thank you very much. And thank you to our viewers. We hope to meet you in the next session. That's session 15 of our discussion, where inshallah we'll be discussing about why you should not criticize kids. Thank you for your patience. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.